So, hello everyone. Thank you so much for joining us. This is the long awaited interview with WODE Maya himself. And I know you guys have been waiting and waiting and waiting. I don't know what I should do, whether I should lie down or crawl
Uh,
on my belly just to make you guys forgive us, forgive me for keeping you waiting. But you know, the good thing is that it was worth the wait because, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to put your hands together wherever you are. I'll be watching. I have a secret camera that shows me everybody that's watching. So, wherever you are, put your hands together as we welcome Wode Maya. I am Maya. I am Maya.
that was a very good intro.
Yes, I had to do that. Um, these people have been waiting and waiting, and guys, let me apologize. It was me and my stupid geography. I got the time all mixed up, and then, but it's okay. We are done with the apology now. We have Wodemaya in the house. Thank you, Wodemaya, for joining us
Exactly.
today. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank
Wodemaya,
you.
let me start
Mm.
by but before we go on, guys, those of you on our station, just to let you guys know, we sympathize with the families of the plane crash that happened in Nigeria, and then a lot of other things that are going on. Yeah, but I just want to put that aside. You can go on our channel and see where we're talking about it. So just to let you guys know, it's not like we are mindful of that. But coming back to Wodemaya, how did this all start? The first time I saw you, you were in China. How did we
Hmm.
come about Wode Maya? How did it all start?
How it all started? I don't even know how it all started, but it all started in believing myself and knowing that I'm a great comedian and wanted to be that guy in front of the camera, just, I mean, fooling around for people to laugh. But unfortunately, that was not the purpose. But that's how I started. So I started as a comedy guy who makes skits and put it on YouTube. So if you check my first video, it's actually comedy.
Yeah, yeah. I saw the video. I saw a video of you. It was you talking to a girlfriend, and then
Yeah,
something and another girl. Yeah, something like that. That was so funny.
yeah,
But you know
exactly. So that,
what struck
uh-huh.
me? What struck me? And the first time I saw you, I didn't like you. That's a true confession. Do you know? I didn't like. Do you know why I didn't like you?
Why?
I saw this black guy in China. He just talking normal African accent. He didn't care. He was just telling us about China. I said, what in the world is this boy doing? What's his business? You know, and you were not afraid. You'll be
No.
among Chinese people and you'll be saying, this is what I told you. See how they treat like even in the bus, you did it in the bus, you did it in the train. I was saying,
Yeah,
what is it that gave you the boldness to be talking like that? You know, but
exactly.
so
Mm.
when you now started talking about when you switched from comedy to actually
Mm.
addressing, what Africans were facing in China,
Mm. China.
what happened? How did that transition come about?
So the transition actually started from my father when he was so mad at me for just going to school to be an engineer, and I ended up doing comedy skits. So he was so mad, and he refused to talk to me for 2 good weeks. And at the end of the day, he's still my father, so I had to convince him that I have a passion in this and I really want to do this. So my father told me that if you really want to do this, I don't want to see my son doing comedy, but you can actually do something that will have impact on people's life. Because that time I speak Chinese that time, so my father told me, why don't you use your Chinese to bridge the relationship between Africans and China for them to understand each other? That is when the switch came in.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
that's when the switch came in. So the switch came in somewhere 2016, where I started talking about Africa China relationship,
Yeah.
trying to clear misconception about Africans in China, trying to clear misconception about Chinese people in Africa, just something like that. And I realized that that was actually gaining me like some few followers that really got interested in what I do. So that is where everything started.
You know what? I used to see you. show off with your China. Me, I can speak Chinese. I can speak Chinese too. You don't know that?
Really,
Eh, na
really.
ni hao,
Ni hao,
ni
ni hao.
hao. You don't finish now. That that's the only one I know. Okay, so we followed you. You did a fantastic job showing us the things that were happening in China. By the way, man, I follow you a lot. I saw the video you did in honor of your father, and that was awesome. I'm telling you, that was your father will be proud of you wherever he is. I That video really touched me, And you see to see you talk about your father in that video, and to hear you say that you actually listened to your father and you did not become
Yeah,
worse. That is a lesson right there for
exactly.
people. A lot of young people,
Mm.
uh, when our parents or elders are giving us advice, we think they are too archaic. We think they don't know what. We think they are not modern.
Mm.
They don't know what time it
Exactly.
is. But to hear
Yeah.
you talk about listening to your father, you followed your father, and look at what you have become. It is something very impressive. So with the Maya, we followed you in China. You
Mm.
did a fantastic job, and all of a sudden, your video switched, and we started seeing
Again.
you in Africa. When did that switch
Exactly.
happen again? Because it looks like you keep reinventing yourself.
Exactly. Exactly. So when I keep doing videos, I actually keep on learning from my own stuff. So basically, from my own experience, that's why I get to reinvent new things. Yeah. So I was talking about Africa, China, but I found out that it was not only Chinese people who were ignorant about Africa, not just Chinese people, including the rest of the world, were kind of ignorant about Africa. But I
Yeah.
keep on talking about I keep on talking about Africa to Chinese people, but I don't live in Africa.
Okay.
So what are you trying to prove? What are you trying to show? That oh, Africa is beautiful, Africa is this, but you yourself you don't live there. So I just at that time I was dating a Chinese lady. Then I told her that hey, I really want to quit my job. It's like, are you
Whoa.
crazy? Yeah, I said, are you crazy? Why do you want to quit your job? I was like, I want to go back home because she was about to go to the UK. She's in the UK right now. She was about to go to the UK to continue her master's as a law student. So I told her like, I want to go back home. Okay, since you're going to the UK, when you go to the UK, I want to go back home. That was the whole initial idea, and then she agreed, and then I signed the day that I want to quit my job, and that is the day I set up the project Africa to the World.
Wow.
So what I did was I contacted a friend of mine in Ghana and I told him, hey, I need a logo. This is the idea that I have. I need a logo. Can you get me a logo? So a big shout out to Nappy. He's aware of what I'm saying. So Nappy Bricks, he was not even a YouTuber that time. He just said, okay, give me the idea, something that you want. I said, like, I want Africa spreading to the world. Then we initiate that logo that you see for the Africa to the World project. That time I've not even started making videos. So after 6 months, after 6 months, my girlfriend left to the UK, and then I also left Ghana. And I never regretted coming back to Africa because it has actually changed me a lot. I mean, I don't know how to explain this, but it has made me a different person altogether. So like coming to Africa, talking about Africa in Africa
Yeah.
has actually made me feel more fulfilled than when I was in China talking about Africa because I realized that it's not just Chinese people who are ignorant about Africa, but even our own black brothers in the diaspora are ignorant about Africa.
Wow.
So my videos have been able to change the mindset, the perception that even our own people had for the continent. And you see, the message is like spreading like wildfire, which makes it more fulfilled. So the transition actually started from China, and then now I had to come back here and then do what I do.
Man, that is very very impressive. I'm a witness. I'm one of the people who has changed my perception about so many things just by watching your program. I'm telling you, I have my own channel. I focus a
Mm.
lot on. I do a lot of activism, so focus a lot on what happens in Africa, and we get so frustrated. You get so you just stop believing because you confront leaders that paint Africa in bad light. You see people who do a
Mm.
lot. You see people who have big plans about Africa but are frustrated by the system. So when I bumped into your channel and I saw what you were doing, you kind of gave people like us a glimmer of hope that out of this whole confusion, there can be something good. And I told you
Exactly.
before, when I had this private chat with you, I said, you have the grace to do that. God has given you a special grace to be able to do that, and you're doing fantastically well. I can actually tell you that you are doing a very, very good job at that. Take us through some of your experiences. What countries have you visited in Africa since you started doing this thing?
So I've been to 17 countries already, and I actually started this whole project from Addis Ababa, Ethiopia, because the project is like we want to put Africa to the world, and the African Union headquarters is in Addis Ababa.
Yep.
So that is where I started my project from. So I really want to go back because that was the first country, so I couldn't even do a lot of things in there. So I'm maybe planning to go back to Addis Ababa again. And from Addis Ababa, I went to Rwanda, and I would say that Rwanda and Addis Ababa actually made me want to stay in Africa. Why? Because when I went to these two countries, I was broke, man. I was actually traveling with a $2,000 when I started my whole project. The only money that I have was $2,000. Even my ticket, I was not the one who bought it.
Wow.
Yeah, I was not the one who bought my own ticket because when I was coming to Africa, I think I have the screenshots, everything. I started asking people for money, like, hey, please, I really want to do this. I really want to put Africa on the map. Can you guys support me? There's so many people that were laughing at me. I have screenshots as I'm talking to you. So
I,
many
I,
people were laughing at me. My own friends were laughing at me. They were telling me that if you want to promote Africa, go and ask UN. They'll give you money, not us. But I had the passion for this, and I really wanted to put Africa on the map. So what I did is I have a Chinese friend, yeah. I have a Chinese friend. He's my best friend. He was in Ghana in December. I made him come to Ghana to come visit just this December. So what I did was he has loan that he takes from the bank. So I told him that let's take loan for me to buy tickets to travel in Africa. I just want to go to 5 countries. So
wow.
this Chinese guy, I'm saying this on your channel for the first time. I've never even said this anywhere. This Chinese guy bought Ethiopia ticket for me from China to Ghana, Ghana to Ethiopia, Ethiopia to what do you call it? Ethiopia to Rwanda, Rwanda to Uganda, Uganda to Tanzania, and then Kenya back to Ghana. It was bought by a Chinese person on a loan.
Wow.
Yes, it was on a loan because I really wanted to do this because my fellow Africans that I said, oh, bro, I need help. I really want to put Africa on the map. I'm tired of living in China, telling people that Africa is beautiful. I did a nice logo, posted this, and my own friends were laughing at me. I have the screenshot. Even recently, I sent to one of them, and he was apologizing to me, like, "I'm so sorry, bro. I don't know what happened, but I'm so sorry." So this is what I did. And Rwanda and what do you call it? Rwanda and Ethiopia, Addis Ababa changed my life because the videos that I did got viral in Rwanda when
Yeah.
I sat in the garden to eat. That was my first video to go viral. And then when it went viral, it changed all my video views. Like all my previous videos started getting views.
Go ahead.
All my
Go ahead.
previous
Go ahead,
videos
my brother. I'm
started
trying to
getting
share.
views.
I'm trying to hold on 1 second, guys. If you're here, you need to share this video. That's what I'm doing as I'm listening to him because there are some things you
Yeah.
said it just struck me, and I'm like, no, some people need to hear this. I'm gonna make a comment when you finish, but you just saw me pick up my phone and started sharing. And if you're
Mm,
listening now, you need to share this video. Go ahead, my brother. Keep talking.
yeah. So when I went to Rwanda, my video went viral, and then that video actually changed my entire life, man. All my previous videos started getting views. So now I have the money to pay back the loan in China. And then I went to different countries. And then after I went back to China, I went back to China again, and I gave the guy his money. And I gave him his money. He was like, "Yo, you made it. Now what are you gonna do?" I was like, "I don't want to stay in China anymore. I want to go back." And that's when I established a company in China, so that I'll be able to get visa, then come back to Africa in case anything happens to me. I'll go back to China again. But I came back without looking back. I came to Africa without looking back, like going back to China again. To I don't know how long it took me.
Oh, what am I? There seems to be a little network issue there. My brother,
What I'm gonna what happened. Right? So, yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, sorry.
yeah, okay. Yeah, there was a little bit of network issue there. But see, Wodemaya, what
Yeah,
you said that struck
yeah.
me is, even just before I came on this your program, I have a construction company here in Canada. And I did a job for one guy from our community. You know, when I say I try to avoid people from our community, they don't understand. So people say, no, no, Chidi, you can't do that. You're a community leader. But that's exactly why. What I'm going to tell you now is why. This guy, I gave him a bill for a job, just in summary. Now,
Mm,
when I went to do the job, when we went to do the job in his house, there was some he brought up some other things. There was some more electrical work, some more plumbing work that we had to do in his house. And at the end of the day, I even had to personally do some of them because it wasn't, if I get somebody to do it, they will charge him more money. I can do everything that anybody can do for me. That's the thing with me. Now, after the whole thing, because he's my brother, an African brother, we
mm,
didn't talk about the price. And when I finished, this guy, when I was going, he brought out $100 and he gave me. I didn't want to sound impolite. I took the money from him and I left. And I've been so busy. Today, I gave him a bill. I said, this is the closing bill for the job we did later. And I fixed everything and I put the proper charge for the job. And this guy called me and he was cussing me off. You know, when you said you were calling me and contacting me, I was talking with the guy.
yeah.
This is someone that's supposed to be an African, my own brother. I just was not very, I lowered whatever a little bit to accommodate him because I thought we'll understand. He by himself valued a job that I charged him like 600 and something dollars. He valued it as $100 and he gave me the money. And what he's saying is that I am ungrateful. You see, I don't like to use this kind of word, but a white man here, if I work, they won't say that. If I work for them, they won't say that. They won't. He felt he was doing me a favor. Now look at you. Your own African people
Yeah,
felt
exactly.
you were mad. They felt you
Exactly.
didn't know what you were doing. That's exactly what I face with people here. But the good question that you already answered that I wanted to ask you, I wanted to ask you that I know by now you are so poor you cannot even pay that money. You're still owing the money. But thank God that with
Mm,
your own mouth you say that you were able to pay that money and you've gotten much more money than all of those people.
exactly. Exactly.
See,
Exactly. That's why I always tell people that whatever you set your mind on, whatever you want to do, no matter what happens to you, keep going. Because you might never know that's your dream, not their dream. They won't understand you. You see, that's why like sometimes when I think about where I am right now and I look back how I started, I want to stay humble. I just want to stay like I don't want any I don't want pressure. I don't know how to explain for you to understand. I just want to remain like that. brother, it was not easy. I have screenshot. I wish I can. They were just laughing. They were just laughing at me. I was like, oh, I need money, just $1, $2. Okay, at least let's do it together. Let me just go because I really want to promote Africa. My own friend told me go and ask UN. We
Nah,
are not.
yeah, you don't have to show us any screenshot.
Mm,
I know what you're talking about. A lot of people, no, even you don't understand. Anybody, and let me tell you something, anybody who has a dream or a vision and you have not faced resistance, go and watch it. Maybe it was not, because if you're to dream dreams, if you're to have a vision, it is a
mm,
test. The
exactly.
test is the resistance you get from people. It is the people who don't believe you. I was watching something from Denzel Washington. He said you can't give up. You see all those people that come after you, the naysayers, the ones that are doubting you, the ones that are castigating you, telling you you're stupid. They are the ones that push you. You need them, because when they push you and say you will not make it, you have to make it.
Mm,
It is when they're pushing you, that's when you keep coming for. Anyway, leave those naysayers aside. Let's
mm,
talk to the believers, the Wodemaya
exactly.
believers. They are the ones that are
Exactly.
important. All the other people,
Exactly.
but
Yeah.
they're all watching your show now. They come back to
Definitely.
sneak. Yeah, they are still believing you will
Definitely.
not make it. So
Definitely.
Wodemaya, you are Ghanaian. For a lot of
Yep.
people who don't know this, you're a Ghanaian. But so many
Yeah.
times I have seen you where you wear Nigerian jersey, you have so many Nigerian friends, and then you promote a lot of things Nigeria. I know when you went to Nigeria, and yet people think or they know that there is this hidden love hate relationship between Ghanaians and Nigerians. So I'm not the kind of person who runs away from issues. A lot of my people have asked me to ask you, first of all, what you
Mm,
feel about the Ghanaian government, according to them, sacking a lot of Igbo people who have shops, and by extension, a lot of Nigerians who have shops in Ghana. What is your
mm.
view about what they are facing in the hands of Ghanaian officials? They said I must ask Wodemaya this thing.
I must answer this question because a lot of people have been asking me this question. Why is it that this thing is happening in your country, but you're not speaking against it? First of all, I would say that I'm not in support of whatever happened. And it's really disheartening to see that something like this is happening between two African nations. Not even two African nations. We are all in the same region, West Africa. Yeah, but according to the law, yeah, let me explain this to you. According to the law, since Kwame Nkrumah time, after independence, they wanted to protect the Ghana retail businesses in Ghana so that it would protect the Ghanaians from doing businesses within themselves, like retailing, like buy and sell. You can just literally buy from you and then sell it. But foreigners, if you're a foreigner, all you can do is to do a wholesale where Ghanaians will come and buy from you and sell it. As a foreigner, no matter you being a Nigerian, Namibian, white person, whoever you are, if you're a foreigner, if you're not a Ghanaian citizen, you are not allowed, okay? You are not allowed to own a retail shop in Ghana since Kwame Nkrumah time.
So this is the law
So
in Ghana.
this is a law in Ghana. Like it has been there after independence. That's when they set that law to protect Ghanaians because Ghana was ruled by the British, and I think most of our alcohol that were made locally were even banned. Like the people that make alcohol, because of the white people, they can't even sell the alcohol themselves. It was just the British colony that was doing the wholesale, the retail, everything together. So when Kwame Nkrumah gained independence for Ghana, he brought that law to protect Ghanaian local businesses. So if you're a foreigner and you living in Ghana, you cannot do a retail business. All you can do is what? Wholesale.
Okay. Honestly, this is the first time I'm hearing it. I have my
Yeah.
reservations about that, but one thing I know for sure is that, excuse me, if you
Mm,
must live in a country, you must
Mm,
abide by the laws of that country. And if
exactly.
it is not suitable to you, then you may wish to leave that country. But
Yeah.
I don't like that law because
Even,
I'm somebody
even me.
who promotes free trade. I like economics too. I like the economy of a place to be the one that determines itself. You know, the laws of economics of give and take. Whoever is able to know how to do business should succeed. Whoever they are, once you are in a place. But like I said, if that is the law in Ghana, and the people who go to a place should study their law. If you already know that it is the law in Ghana, until they change it, it is important that you abide by that law. And I hope people who are listening should should
Yeah, that is what I'm also saying, that I hope this free trade among Africans will start as soon as possible so that we'll be able to trade among ourselves, because we are not united as Africans in general. It's not just a Nigerian thing or a Ghanaian thing or South African thing. It's like literally the whole foreigners. If you're a foreigner in Ghana, you can't own a retail shop. That's a law. It's a law that is there. So if you want to do a retail business, then you have to offer 1 million US dollars. They're doing it in a way that you can't afford to do that retail business. This law has been existing since Kwame Nkrumah time, and personally, I'm against it because I don't see a brother from Nigeria as a foreigner. I don't see a brother from, because I've been traveling to these countries, and whenever I go there, if I don't speak, nobody will know that I'm not from the country. You understand? So this is what I believe in. Like, if they can do something, it has to be between two governments. Ghana and Nigeria will say, okay, we need to lift this ban, or we need to do this, or maybe Nigeria will say that we need to retaliate in order for Ghana to remove their own ban. So basically, it's just something between governments, and we, the citizens, are actually suffering for a mistake that somebody did. So I'm so sorry if Nigerians are watching me. Don't think that it's Ghanaians trying to be xenophobia or something. It's just a law that they are trying to live by it.
I know you try to stay away from politics, and just like
Mm,
I respect. You see, in life, you must choose your path, and you have chosen the path
exactly.
for your channel and your project, and you try to stay away from politics, and I respect that. But you see, you there are some things we still can't avoid, and since we're already talking about it, and you said, it's a government thing, but look at
Mm,
the kind of government that we have in Nigeria. This is as far as I'm concerned, and I'm sorry I'm dragging you to this. Nigeria is a failed state. Nigeria is a shame to Africa in terms of the role that it's supposed to be playing. A lot of people have looked up to Nigeria. A lot of people have allowed Nigeria to lead. To do. I'm impressed with what Ghana is doing, and I must commend what Ghana is doing. I'm telling you the truth. Ghana has
mm,
managed to make itself in such a way that people want to come to Ghana, and I don't blame them. Okay, but look at Nigeria. Nigeria, in terms of size, Nigeria is way bigger than Ghana. Nigeria has a lot to make it the big brother of Africa, but Nigeria has failed woefully, and it is the leadership in Nigeria that has failed everybody. So when I hear you saying that, if the government in Nigeria will talk to the government in the government in Nigeria doesn't care about its people. They bloody don't care. And let me tell you something, Wodemaya.
mm,
When you go around Africa, you
yeah.
see these people that they tell you Nigerians are here, Nigerians are there. Go and
Mm,
check very well. The largest population of these people are Igbo people who call themselves Biafrans. Again, I don't want to
mm,
pull you into this thing, but it is because of the area that these people come from. That's why even the government of Nigeria will not care what is happening to them. But this is I don't. I want to give
I
you I
understand.
want to
I
keep you
understand. I
clean.
really understand. I really understand. You know, I would say this. Normally when I travel, I don't even when you ask me where I'm from, I just want to say West Africa without even saying Nigeria or Ghana. I've been in so many troubles because they think I'm a Nigerian. And anytime I do a video and I talk about it, people are like, "Why do you hate Nigeria so much? You're not with me." When I was traveling, yeah, in let me tell you, in Malaysia, we were stripped naked, me and my classmates.
Wow.
Yeah, in Malaysia, we were stripped naked because they thought I was a Nigerian. Like me and my roommate, my classmate was Nigerian, and I was also Nigerian. So they thought like, okay, you are both Nigerians. We were stripped naked, trying to search if we have drugs. They did a lot of tests. It was crazy. But I'm not that guy who always wanna like, I mean, look down upon an African country or talk bad about an African country. Sometimes I use jokes to talk about it, but people out there get offended. So I believe that people can change their ways. Whatever you're doing to bring a bad image for the country, maybe you have to change. Because I believe that whatever a Ghanaian does, definitely to affect a Nigerian. Whatever a Nigerian person does will definitely affect what? A Ghanaian. Do you know that even people thought Ghana and Nigeria share border?
Yeah, I know. I
People
know.
people thought Ghana and Nigeria share border. But sometimes some Nigerians will say, "Oh, Ghanaians are jealous of us." I don't know why I have to be jealous of another African country. You
Let me.
know,
But since we're already talking about this, and
yeah,
this is our job. People look up to us.
mm,
If you go back to the 80s when there was this thing in Nigeria where the government said Ghana must go, that Ghanaians must
yeah,
leave Ghana, and that's a lot of people don't know that's the origin of that bag that they call Ghana
mm,
must go bag. And I keep
mm,
saying that if I'm a Ghanaian and somebody says that, every time I hear somebody say that, I will not be happy with hearing it.
exactly.
But it has come to stay and people say it. But I think, and I must tell you that that incident, which again, people must realize was instituted by the government of the day. It was the
Mm,
government then that decided that whole thing.